Hello everybody and welcome back to Robocraft. If you've been around my channel at all, well, not at all, but if you were around my channel whenever I first started, which was over 2 years ago, you'd know that I started off playing a lot of Robocraft. I had about 52 episodes before I stopped. Reason I stopped is they started upgrading and I didn't like the direction that they were going with some of their upgrades. I decided to, it's been over a year since I last recorded and uploaded and even played Robocraft, so I decided to give it a shot here and see what they've all done and upgraded in the game. So, as you can tell, I've upgraded the I don't know if you could tell because probably none of you have seen my old Robocraft videos, but I have upgraded the turtle tank, which is kind of the main thing that I used the whole time I played Rocket League. And I did it again. I didn't. It starts with an R. I've played Rocket League more recently. Stop it! It's Robocraft. I literally stopped recording two other times because I said Rocket League instead of Robocraft. In the introduction, one time, I said Rocket League instead of Robocraft. Okay. I don't even remember what I was saying. I just annoyed that I freaking said Rocket League instead of Robocraft. Anyway, let's get into this. Originally, in Robocraft, you used to have a level system. Like, if you added this many blocks, and each block kind of has a... let me exit out of this thing, actually, and go into here real quick. I'm gonna try to keep this shorter than what I did last time. See down there, the robot CPU? Every time you leveled up, that bar got bigger. As that bar got bigger, you were able to make... Well, that bar didn't get bigger, but it's been a while. You were able to have more blocks because you had more CPU. And originally, the more CPU a bot had, the higher the level became. Like, you started off at 1 and you went up to like 100, and then you go into level 2. I don't know if it went every 100 like that, but like you go every couple hundreds and you'd level up. The bot would level up and you would face bots the same level. It'd keep it fairly balanced. Yeah, you'd have the balancing difference between a guy who was very high level, like a high level 5 and a low level 5, but it'd be 5 versus 5 instead of 10, instead of 5 versus 1, which would be completely unfair. But originally they had different level blocks. Like, each block would be stronger than the last, like a different building material being stronger and all that than the last one. They've gotten rid of that. What they've also added, which I like this addition. Oh, wait a minute. I can go into the green now. Excuse me while I change the color to this green. Yes, green. Oh, I didn't have any premium stuff, so I wasn't able to go into the green, which is stupid. I hate whenever they lock away colors. Colors should not be locked away in a premium. Whatever. So, since last I played it, you can completely customize the color. It used to be that each different level was a different color. Now it's just you have one block. I have to go back. You have one block and you can color them differently as you go. They completely changed this system. Now it's kind of they have the rarity. So you have uncommon, rare, epic, and then you have legendary items. Where it used to be level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, blah blah, and so on and so forth. That's about it. Let's get into the game itself, because they've changed a couple things in there, but they haven't changed as much as you'd think. They actually added in, I think, a couple more game modes. The one thing that I didn't like is that this mode right here became the default mode. I don't like this mode. I didn't like the mode, and you had to actually get up to a certain level. Your bot had to be a certain level to even play deathmatch anymore. But I'm gonna go to Brawl, which I think was Brawl, which is the original. I think it's the original game, because I think deathmatch you actually come back. But I haven't played deathmatch. I played this, which I thought, yeah, I think it's the same, only with AI. Yeah, you actually respawn in this, and you have to get to a certain level. Like, you had to get a certain amount of kills before you'd won. But in this one, it's the original game mode. You'd go in, fight, destroy all your enemies. Whoever last team standing is the victor, instead of, you know, getting to a certain amount of kills. Which I really liked this game mode. It was fun. You had a little bit to do with you had to do with the whole survival thing. Wow, that just looks like a green disc. Doesn't it? That looks like a green, like, I can't think of the candy right now.
Crater has begun.
But whatever. You jerk. Why do you keep running into me? This is getting annoying. And I don't even know what front is anymore. Yeah, the problem is the whole stick together route also doesn't work exactly well either. There might be a way to shoot, because these guys look like they're shooting all at once. Yeah, my bot here isn't actually the fastest thing ever. Because it has two pretty abysmal tires. Where are you firing? Oh, I guess towards enemies. Great. Did I lose a tire? Game as a whole hasn't seemed like it's changed much. Huh, I think something's up here. I haven't lost the tire. I think I just landed in a terrible spot. Okay, good. Let's move this crap here. There we go. Yeah, as you can tell, since the last I played this, they've added in legs, they've added in walkers, they've had two different styles.
Spotted.
Get it up there. Oh, I was actually hitting them. Move back, move back. I still need to upgrade some things with this thing, but I'm probably not going to be playing that much. Be all perfectly honest. I'm only playing it to kind of see what's changed in it. Gotcha. I don't care. Yeah, fun. I will just sit here and shoot. Like I said, there might be a way to actually shoot all your weapons at once. I just don't know how to do it. Need to get out of here. I thought I saw a red beam from the other side. And of course, we don't have a healer. So I'm kind of completely stuck here. At least I still have my turning. Usually I end up losing that side. Yeah, I don't have the best build ever. Again, it's because this build was whenever, you know, this build was made whenever the game was somewhat still new. And I'm completely dead. Congratulations! You beat a guy who hasn't played a game in this game for basically a year. I hope you feel special. Okay, so that guy's a walker. He also has the... Yeah, something that they've added in. You can have multiple types of guns now. You don't... Like, originally, you could only have machine guns or... the plasma cannons, which these are the plasma cannons here. But now, there isn't a guy showing it, really, except for these three are the last ones. Or two. And he's running away. You do know you're gonna lose, period. Oh, well, unless he's going for the other base, but I mean, it's like 15 against 1 almost. It's 7 against 1. Spotted. Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time winning no matter what happens here. Luckily, you can still move with one leg. That would suck if you couldn't. And then once you lose your legs, you go spinning out of control. Let me see if I can actually show this off. And no, I don't care that I didn't win. I don't know, the game still doesn't seem nearly as fun as it used to be, but again, it's been a year since I played it, so I don't know. Why did I get 0 experience? Why didn't I get anything out of that? I know I didn't do crap, but I still played. Anyway, that's just stupid crap. Anyway, I don't, well, I can show it off this way. To show off, oh, well, I need to grab the other freaking chip. Let's go here. Show what I was talking about. Here's the tank. It was my rail tank. It used to be good, but the rail guns now seem to be weaker. But what you can do now is... Hold on, let me get rid of you, and move you there so I can actually... See, now you can add multiple types, which makes it to where you can, you know, I guess protect yourself a little bit. Let me see. I haven't played the game, so I don't know how this would work. Okay, I'm zoomed in. Okay, then press 2. Okay, that's how it works. So, you press 1, and there's your sniping. There's your original weapon. You press 2, and you go to your second, and it looks like, all intents and purposes, you can have up to 5 different weapons. So it looks like you can have each different weapon on your thing now. Which, I mean, is pretty awesome. So, see, you can have all the way up to 5. Which I think... I didn't need to come all the way out here. I just want to make sure. There's 1. These are the same type. I think even these are the same type. There. 3, 4, 5, 6. I think no, there's multiple different types of weapons now, about 8. Anyway, I'm sorry that I kind of rambled on and looked around there. But the game has updated, and I think it's gone a little bit better than what it was, because you used to not be able to play this match at all. Oh, and you can't use the nano in here, so you can't use the healing gun. That's weird, that's stupid. But yeah, you have multiple different game modes, technically 3, that's just a ranked version of that. But it's better than where it was whenever I left. Because they brought this back, they brought this still being you can go in, but I still think, I don't know if they you know, balance it out well still, because how it used to be was very well balanced. Yeah, you'd get those jerks who would go in, be like level 10s, or be the highest max level that you could be, have a high leveled like railgun and put like 2 or 3 blocks with it and the seat, and since they don't have that many CPU usage, they would fall in a different category. They'd fall in like a 4 instead of the 10, so they could one-shot everybody with their railgun pretty easily. I don't know, I think this almost seems like it doesn't balance it out that well, because it says the robot must be between 100 and 2,000. Well, let's go back here real quick. That's 1,179. That's 7. Almost 8. That's almost 300 difference, and these two could be facing each other. That doesn't seem right. I could be reading that wrong, but it just still doesn't seem right. Anyway. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please give it a like, share, and think about subscribing, and I will see you guys next time.